Hello everyone. As you might have known, we have released the mod for Bushido Risen Sun in the Steam Workshop. Just an additional note before you get started. If you're wondering where to get your you get your warbands, they're basically placed on each side of each player. So red player will have this, and the blue player will have the one on the right. So if you want to play something like Tengu or whatever, you just click on this one and drag it out. So you'll see the another mirror of that, and that's basically the bag for the warband. So you just have to right click and search, and you'll see all the models there. So it's either you can drag them one by one, or a friend of mine taught me to click it, and once it's lifted, you just press Alt and right click, and it should drop the models one by one. It's not clean as of the moment, but that's all right, I guess. So the next part of this demonstration basically is to teach you how to move your models accurately on the table. As you might have seen in our videos earlier, that we actually made them move an accurate with an accurate distance. So basically what we have here is we have Naruhobo here, and if you want to move him and make sure that he moves a certain inches, right? One thing to note is you just make sure that the grid and the snapping is off. In this case, I have the lines on, so basically there's an invisible grid around the board which makes it snap. Currently it's like, half an inch. However, it's best to turn it off if it's on. So once it's off, you have the model on the board. So for him to move accurately, right, is you have to long click and press tab. Once you press tab, you see the ruler below in red, below his base. So once you drag it out, that's how much he's gonna move. So to be honest, it doesn't really matter where you click on him, as long as he's lifted and you press tab, and it will just show how far he's moving. Unfortunately, there was an issue before whereby if you want to go 2.5, let's say you want to break it up, you want to move like half and halfway go forward and just walk the other way. The best way to do it is just click, tab, let's say 2.5 there, and if you want to go around, and you can also do it again over there. So that's how you move him along. And if you want to pre-measure it, you can also press tab, and once you press tab, the ruler comes up, and just drag your mouse. No need to click. Once you press tab, there's no need to click, and you will see sort of like how many inches it is from your intended target. Once you, going back to the movement, right, once you have that and you press tab and you move him around, it will get stuck on this ruler tool. So for him to get out of that, you just make sure you press grab again or press F1. That goes back to that. Then you can do the command again. So basically F1 if if the ruler is active. And in addition, like if you want to take, like, I know this is in the tutorials as well. If you want to grab someone's attention, you can press tab. So basically that's putting the arrows down, or just making sure that to get the attention of your opponent. And also in our panel here, I have reduced the token significantly as per the suggestion of my advisors. So they're all here. I hope they're like in a decent size, really. So you have your activation two-sided. There's also this rotation as well for the models. If you look at here above, that's the snapping for your models rotating. So currently it's 90. So basically when you rotate this model by doing this, right or left, or what you could do is you can press Q or E, so it snaps to the 90-degree restriction. You could also reduce this to 15 or 36, 45 and 60. So 15 would, like it gives you small increments. However, there's also another trick whereby you can click this and lift it up, and using your mouse roll button, it actually rotates in a smaller increment. So that's good when you want to try to position to do some charges and whatever. So that's a small thing, I guess. That's another movement trick that you guys can do. For example, if I move here, let's say if I'm like walk 3.9 and I want to change the orientation over here to go that way. So you just press click and have tab and you roll the middle mouse button. So you can, you can orient him in a way that, might be favorable to you. And I think that's about it. So hope you have fun. Please note that this is a starter only release. We'll be releasing like in a few weeks, or in the upcoming weeks, we'll be releasing the full army. We're doing the work for the rest of the factions. So basically we have KKZ. I think KKZ is the only one that's complete. However, the rest, they're still coming. And the idea there is we'll have an army builder separate from this game, so that you can build your army separately and bring them over. There will also be another tutorial for that. So yeah, thanks guys, and I hope you enjoy the mod and have fun.